I'm like, ain't this about a blip, blip, blip? I might have to fight with these folks because I want to beat this bitch ass. Like, I really was on that type of time. Summer's too hot. I get it right back. She put it all on me. I couldn't fight. What's up, family? It's your big sis T Renee, and I am back today with another story. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hey, I hope that one day you find something on this platform that resonates with you and make you want to come back and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you for always tuning in with me. It is always really appreciated. I know y'all are here for a story time, and that's exactly what I want to give you. But before we get to that, y'all know what to do. Go ahead, drop down below in the comment section, leave a hey girl, hey, what's up, big sis? All comments are greatly appreciated and always welcome, but make sure y'all keep them respectful. As y'all have seen the title, you have an idea of what this is going to be about, so let's get to that. Tonight's story time is about my first strip club experience. Yeah, I've never been big on wanting to go. I've had several homegirls that frequent the strip clubs with their booze, with their other friends, with each other. I don't know, y'all. Like, this is something that everybody was so big on doing, and I never really was big on that. Even though I've seen male exotic dancers at private parties that people had or whatever. I've seen girls dance at private parties, whatever. The strip club was just something I never was interested in doing. A couple of them same homegirls have eventually participated in dancing at these clubs. A couple of my homegirls will literally leave the city, go to other popular cities, make them thousands of dollars. They come home like ain't shit just happened. It's like, this is something they did on the weekends. Like, they didn't want to dance in our city. And even though at the strip club scene in our city during this time was like a really big thing, like it was popping. They had several clubs and people was coming from other places to come here and dance at our clubs and make money. Like, I'm sure at this time we had some real ballers here in the city was willing to spend money on just... We're going to give my homegirl a name because this is who this story is about. Mainly, we're going to call her JB. Now, JB is basically the initials of her stripper name. So, yeah, I'm not going to say the particular clubs that we went to or, you know, her actual name. So, yeah, like I said, I never really been big on going to the clubs or whatever. She would go often. She had a few homegirls that were actual entertainers at this one particular club that she came out and told me that she wanted to go participate in the amateur night. Amateur night is basically a night where women that's inexperienced with doing this, women that are like basically amateurs at entertaining in the club will come in and show their different skills and talents or whatever and get paid. Like, people will pay them, throw them money, you know, to entertain. And if that's something they want to continue to do, if the owner, I'm sure, like them or whoever hires the strippers like them, they can stay there and work. And at this time, she had 2 children and the father was barely in the kid's life or whatever. And so, like I said, we talking about it, whatever. I'm saying, so if you gonna continue to work there, what you gonna do? Like, who gonna be watching your kids while you at clubs at night? Because me and her, we work together, but we work like the day shift, whatever. Luckily, her mom and siblings was around. She had them to help her out. So, that's who would eventually like start. That's who would watch her kids when she wanted to hang out and go do different things, whatever. So she was like, yeah, I got that set up for that if they want to, you know. So yeah, I'm moving too fast. So anyway, so yeah, prior to the night that we was going to go, like a couple days before, we ended up going to like this store that sold, you know, the stripper clothing and things like that. Y'all, very fascinating shit. Like, the shit looked good. I mean, I was just amazed about all the stuff and the big little shoes with the different objects in the bottom. Like, that shit was nice. You know what I'm saying? I was very intrigued by how nice some of that stuff looked and the effort that they put into making these costumes. So yeah, cool. So, you know, and like I said, our city was big on the strip club scene at the time, so it was a few places we went to. She ended up finding a couple pieces. Girl's body looked good. She looked good at anything. So I'm like, girl, just pick some shit. It don't matter what you put on, you gonna look good in that anyway. She could have just wore her lingerie from the house, truthfully. Like, they don't expect you to spend your money on this stuff and you just an amateur, you know? But she wanted to go all out. In my mind, I'm thinking she had already had this made out that she was going to be doing this this particular night, try to get hired the same night, and continue to do it. That's what I was thinking in my mind. Like, yeah, she had already want to do this. Like, mind you, her homegirls, a couple of her homegirls already, you know, work at this particular club we was going to. So fast forward the night come with the club that we was going to go to. I feel a little awkward, a little weird. I'm like, why am I here? Because now I'm like, damn, I'm going to have to go sit out here by myself. They finna be in the back there. Luckily, one of the homegirls was, I don't know what she had going on with the owner. They let me go in the back with them while she getting herself together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. They let me go back there. I know they don't really do shit like that. But I was able to go back there. And like I said, I probably was barely 18, 19 years old. These girls was maybe about 4 years older than me. So, you know, like I said, I done partied and hung out and did different things, but I'm still pretty new to this world. And I just felt so awkward being there, y'all. So anyway, y'all, fast forward. They telling all the amateurs what they gonna do when it's their time to go out there. Of course, the other ladies gonna go on, do their different dances. Then they gonna have them, and then whatever else after that. So the time come for the amateurs. JB was like number 3 or whatever. It was about 6 or 7 girls. She was number 3. Girl, do her fucking thing. My girl did her thing. I was just so shocked. I already knew that she can really dance, but to be in this environment and doing what those ladies are doing every night as a profession, it was amazing. Like, pole work. Them other girls did not work the pole. They basically like worked the bottom of it when they twerked all around, did they splits and did they handstands and back bends and all that extra shit. JB was working it like she was one of those girls. She didn't just dance around. She literally had already been like going to like the little classes or whatever, working the poles. Like I said, her closest homegirls were already strippers, so she probably was around them doing this stuff. One of them had a pole in the house or some shit, I'm sure. But anyway, so yeah, fast forward, she's, you know, over talking to the owner, whatever, one of the recruiters or whoever they were, and they asked her and a couple other girls to stay on that night and work if they wanted to get some more tips. She made a nice amount of money that night. She made it well over in the thousands or something that night. So of course, you know, for somebody like this, going through a financial situation and just on an adrenaline high, that's something they want to do. So like I said, she had already had the mindset she wanted to do, because she was willing to invest the money in the costume already, and she didn't even make no money. So I knew this is something she wanted to do. I feel like she probably already did this. Maybe not in no club, but at a private party. I feel like this is something she had already did, because she was just too comfortable. She was doing her thing. She was handling her own. I ain't gonna say the other ladies didn't do their thing. Even the ones that didn't stay on, they made some tips, but yeah, I feel like this ain't her first time. Fast forward, like I said, the night going on, she making some more tips. I'm sitting around talking to some ladies that I didn't obviously met up in there, sitting over there by myself. We started talking, whatever. I'm sitting with them. I'm kind of comfortable. One of her homegirls come over to me, asking me my good. She come asking me my good. I was actually cool, you know. I was talking to some people in there, whatever. Yeah, I was okay, surprisingly. And then me, for somebody to be how I am, I'm a little antisocial. Yeah. I was okay. Maybe because I was in awe of the environment. Not saying I ain't, like I said, I've seen strippers and a lot of dances before, but to be in this environment was something totally out of my element. Fast forward. Like I told y'all, girls gonna start working here. She only was gonna do it like a couple nights out the week. I think like maybe 3 nights out the week. She tried to convince the baby daddy to watch the kids. Y'all, he was not having that shit. He was not having it. Like I said, he was there. He did stuff for them when he wanted to do stuff for them. And somehow, like I said, she was close with one of her sisters, and she ended up keeping them for whatever. Like I said, because this was something she gonna do after next week. She wanted me to be there every night that she worked. I'm like, girl, I am not about to go to no strip club, especially if I'm not the one making the money. What? I ain't ever tried to either. It's not my thing. So I did go a couple nights, you know, with some of my homegirls. That's something they like to do. My homegirls, you know, that she didn't really know them. She knew of them, but she didn't really hang with. We didn't hang out together all the time with them, you know. But she knew my girls, so I had them come up there with me the nights that I did go. Shit, they done been on several occasions, so they didn't care. They wanted to go, and of course they want to go to get drinks and meet dudes. Like I said, mind you, we're not old enough to really drink legally, but they gave us drinks. So yeah, Y'all, when I say I see all kinds of stuff up in here, private rooms, and we was able to see all kinds of stuff up in here. Yeah, like I said, the homegirl, one of her homegirls was so tight with the owners or whatever, like, and then so we was like VIP chicks when we came up in there, so we was able to see all kinds of stuff and didn't have to really pay a cover fee. Yeah. So this particular night or whatever, like I said, the baby daddy wasn't really trying to do nothing. She tried to get him to watch him one night for her. Like saying, hey, I gotta work over, because all he knew that she was like working overnight shifts or whatever. So she never told him that she started to work at this particular club, or she started doing this type of work, period. Like, he did not like stuff like that. Like I don't even think he visited strip clubs at all. Like, he was a guy that was not into that scene at all. And I just never understood why he was so against her possibly wanting to do that, because she would joke about it with him, like, I'm gonna go shake my ass and make some money. He's like, you better hell not. Because it was times that I would be around him or her, like, somebody would have some stuff going on and we would go, like, they wasn't together, but they still hung out in some of the same circles, because, like I said, you know, when you be in somebody's life for a long time, y'all start developing the same type of friendships with people, and that's how that was with them. Like, they still had the same friend circle, even though they wasn't together. So I would be at some of these things with her because she didn't want to go by herself, because some of the chicks around, she wouldn't get along. You know, it just, yeah, I don't know. Don't really matter. I'm not gonna go into detail about all it. So yeah, he did not like this shit at all. So I just never understood why he would be so against somebody trying to make some honest money, because this is a legal hustle. It ain't like you out there walk on the street of Lamar with the women, the toots selling their body. Yeah, like, it wasn't like it was no stuff like that for to be going down. And I'm saying this to say, this night, y'all, I don't know who the hell tipped this man off, but he popped up in the club. She was working the floor with one of her clients, and I seen him walk up like he was gonna walk up and grab her. Like, he walked up with his hands like, and so I don't know, like, one of the dudes, like, he was one of the bouncers, whatever. He walked up like, hey, bro, what you doing? So she turned around like, what the hell? Seen him sprint off towards the back of the room. Y'all, I'm like, oh my goodness. Because I wasn't that far from her. And I guess I was sitting with my girls. We was talking to one of her homegirls because she wasn't dancing at the time. She wasn't really dancing. She was just making sure we was good and got us some drinks or whatever. So yeah, she like, oh fuck, oh hell no, oh hell no. So she's talking to some of the other men up in there like, nah, y'all need to get him up out of here. That's her baby daddy. He trying to come start some shit. Like, I don't know who took this man off. I don't know if the kids found out and told him or what. You know, kids tell it all. Somebody tips him off. And it probably was somebody that he knew, like one of his boys or somebody, because they all knew that he did not like women in this type of environment. Like, he did not like this type of shit. So he's huffing all loud like he the big bad wolf, making a fucking scene, y'all. Like, making a scene. Like, bitch, bring your ass back up out here. Bring your whole ass back. I literally remember him saying that verbatim. Like, bring your whole ass back up out here. You a fucking mother. You out here doing this shit and got my kid. Some crazy shit like that. Y'all was like, oh my goodness, this is so fucking embarrassing. Like, so embarrassing. Like, you literally came up here trying to drag this grown ass woman about the club, and all she's trying to do is take her kids some shit that you ain't doing. Like, I didn't even get how she would be sitting in the same room with him and be cool with him, joking, laughing, drinking, and smoking with him, and he wasn't doing nothing for the kids. Like, I don't understand that. But of course, that's my girl. I would go with her. Yes, I was judging. Like, I can't understand how you okay with this shit. Like, I guess as a mother, you do what you have to do, and you have to play shit cool until y'all can try to work it out. I don't know. Yes, so eventually they put him out the club, whatever. Y'all, he never left the lot. I guess for them it don't matter. You outside, you ain't up in here causing a scene. So she going by her night, whatever. She go back out there and make her money. So like I said, we sat around waiting, you know, because we was gonna go eat and do something. I think, yeah, we all most definitely was gonna go eat after that, because at the time when this was when IHOP was popping. Like, IHOP was a place to go at night. Now I don't even know what that shit be like. You probably won't even catch me up in there, honestly. And they done closed so many down in our city, so it's still a few around, but yeah. So this was the thing to do. IHOP, Denny's, places like that, Perkins. Like, we was finna go to one of those. We walk out, y'all. We all joking, laughing, whatever, tripping about some shit. He's in the lot, y'all. He's in the lot. But he's not in the lot by himself. He literally has a group of people with him. And out of some of them people was a couple of his siblings. Like, I've met his siblings, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was around her like that. So, I've met two of the sisters. And also with one of the sisters is a girl that I went to high school with that I've gotten to fight with. Like, she was trying to be a bully. She was trying to bully me. And this was some girl that I grew up around or whatever. And we actually got to fight. Her and one of her homegirls actually jumped on me, y'all. I gave that story time when I first started my channel. I don't even know if I still have it active. Like, I don't know. I think I deleted that. I may go back and turn it over. I'm not really big on talking about things from high school because, y'all, that was a long time ago. This shit happened a long time ago, but that really happened a long time ago. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't really care to talk about that shit. But, yes, she was with them. I'm like, ain't this about a blip, blip, blip? I might have to fight with these folks because I want to beat this bitch ass. Like, I really was on that type of time, y'all. And these folks definitely got the rumbling. But she wasn't one of the ones that got the fight. Like, it was the two sisters, a cousin, some dudes because, like I said, you know, shit, JB, them had some homeboys up in there too that be in the club. So these folks had an all-out brawl in the parking lot, y'all. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, in Memphis nigga fashion, somebody gets to shoot. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm about to lose my life. Like, I can't recall a time that I've been out and the people not got to shoot. You know how people trying to do is have a good time. Like, seriously, like, y'all, and it was so close to us. Like, I literally felt like I thought I was shot because you can hit the way the sound, like when it's with an earshot of you, like, if you ever experienced it, then you know what I'm talking about. It just does something to you. So you don't know if you shot, your friend shot. You do not know because it's literally within reach. So I was literally freaking out. I remember just throwing my body on the ground because running, you can't outrun no flying bullets with no name on it. So I just remember laying on the ground under somebody's car because shit, I don't know if they finna come up and start, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, y'all. Yes, they had glizzies. Big glizzies, too. I guess trying to run the riffraff out the lot. Shit, it could have been one of them guys. Like, I didn't understand why he literally sent his sisters to jump on this girl. Like, was it really that bad? That you literally I said, these girls been wanting to fight you, period, because they not just fighting you over the fact that you were here making some money, stripping, shaking your ass. That's not, because he kept saying, you in here shaking your ass, you got kids in the house. He was so mad, y'all, so mad. And they've been wanting to do that. Ain't no way that they fighting this girl because she's a stripper. Like, they've been wanting to do this. It had to have been something else that happened. You know, of course, she ain't telling me everything. Yes, I was around hanging out on a lot of occasions, but I don't know everything that happened with them. Yeah, it was so bad to the fact that they was harassing her outside of, not even the job, but just outside of that period. Like, they was coming over her house trying to fight her. She would be scared to come outside. She had to get her sisters and folks over the police and all that stuff. She literally had to get a restraining order on them. But I know it was hard because it was hard to do it for the dad because she has children with them. So that's something you really don't want to do to the dad. But if he's trying to attack you and do things to you, you have to do what you have to do. But it was so bad to the fact that she was like, yes, I'm just gonna move. So she definitely moved about our city, y'all. Definitely moved away within a month or so. But she ended up working at one of the clubs in this city too. And this was a popping place as well. Big club scene. Still to this day, they have a big club scene. He most definitely found out. And like I said, he had homeboys everywhere. He was a popping dude too. He was a really popular guy. And he did not like none of this shit. Crazy thing is, y'all, when she moved away, she found out she was pregnant by him. And so, I'm gonna stop this right here, y'all. This gonna have to be a part 2. Because I was definitely around for that. But this specific night that he went to the city to find her. And I was actually there that weekend. And yes, Like I said, she was dancing, found out she was pregnant. He found out about it. Yeah. I'm gonna stop this right here, y'all. I'm gonna try to make sure I give y'all this story time quick. It might not be this week. You know what I'm saying? It may be next week. It may be the other story for this week. I don't already know, y'all. We're gonna see what's up with that. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all stay for the duration of this video. And I hope you tune back in for my other story times. Before y'all leave, go ahead, drop down below in the comment section. Let's chat. Let's talk about a time that you have gone to the strip club and had some crazy nights, or, you know, your first strip club experience. I mean, if you ever danced in the club and made dollars, I mean, whatever, is all greatly appreciated here. It's all welcome, but make sure y'all keep it respectful. As I always say, before y'all leave, go ahead and subscribe. If you have yet to subscribe, what you waiting on, baby? Go ahead and subscribe. Your girl is almost at 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead and turn this platform up. I want to bring y'all other content as well. I mean, let me know what y'all possibly want to see on this channel. Maybe I can provide that with y'all. Also, make sure you turn on your post bell notifications so you will know exactly the next time that I post. And again, thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.